What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. What do you think, Homer? You happy? Look at that tail. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy too, Kyle.
Oh, thank you.
And Ryan.
Yeah!
Look at all these.
Yeah, I finished off this wall. Now I'm going on the PS2.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It looks good.
It does.
I do wish that the pegboard was black. Then it would look really good.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But
maybe next time.
oh well. So, looks like this has been done as well. And all this. Cool. So we're gonna add 2 more shelves up here, and then we're also gonna add shelves up on top of the PS2.
Yeah.
1 more shelf.
Yeah.
And then what? I've been working on putting away these Game Boy games into the cabinets here. Abby's been working on finishing up the repricing. We are almost done. You have like, what, 1 game left?
I have the Japanese.
Oh, we have a little stack of Game Boy games, but that's it. Then we're going to be done with price updates, and then at that point, we'll probably launch the website, right?
Yeah.
So later today, we're probably going to be pulling some orders, and I'll try to show you guys, what sells and all that. But I've realized that these 2 cabinets are not enough to hold all these Game Boy games. So we're probably just going to use the bottom 2 shelves in there to put out the filler that's not $2.99. We can probably fit all that stuff. So the stuff that's $5, $8, and $10 we can fit down there. But everything that's $2.99 I think will stay in the tubs. We'll just allow people to dig through those ones.
Yeah.
If we had like a 3rd cabinet, it'd be a lot easier. But we have so many good Game Boy games right now that the top shelf here is just original Game Boy. The 2nd shelf is Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
The top shelf over here are the more expensive DS and stuff. Then these are the more expensive Game Boy Advance. So we still have to put out the expensive DS that is loose. We also had all the Game Gear stuff, which I think I'm going to try to find another spot for now. And then, like I said, on the very bottom, we'll just put out, these are $5 games. These are $8 games. These are $5. But then this whole tub is $2.99. So we'll probably just leave those in the tub and put the rest out. So we launched the website and we have a ton of orders already. So not these Mario 3D All-Stars, but pretty much everything else up here is stuff that we've already grabbed. And there's a lot more to do. We expected to get a lot of orders, but we didn't have like a set time. We were letting the website go live, so we didn't know how quick it would be, but I did post on Facebook right after we did, and then I'm assuming a bunch of people were just checking periodically because 2 minutes after it went live, we had 2 or 3 orders already. So this is very, very awesome. It's very, very helpful because, like we've been saying, we're, money's a little tight after everything we've had to do. So this is really awesome to see. And now everyone's working on cleaning up the store. And we still have all these DVDs that we have to, put in the system. But once everything's clean, it'll be easier to navigate things and move around. And we're going to be doing some shipping hopefully tonight, and then of course tomorrow as well. And yeah, it's crazy. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. So the website has been up for only a couple hours, and let me refresh here. I've shipped 2 orders so far. Or 3 orders. We have 43 remaining, so we've gotten almost 50 orders in just a couple hours, which is insane. So I finally get to use this thing. We spent the last hour or so not only grabbing orders, but also trying to get back here set up a little bit more, because we haven't really worked on this space at all. We've only been working on out there. So we got the scale here. I got the little extra brackets we had from the grid wall. I got those holding up the little display for it so we can see what things weigh. We of course have the bubble wrap here, which I'm about to use for the first time. And then I got the laptop here with the printer so we can print some shipping labels. And yeah, it's crazy. There's an issue with one item. We haven't noticed any other issues so far, but the complete Chrono Trigger, it uploaded as if it was a cartridge only price wise, but it said complete. So someone bought that. We had to refund them, unfortunately. We're not even sure what happened because the tag that printed out for it says $1,000, and the price that it put on the website was $199 instead of 99 or 999, whatever. Not sure how that happened, and now we can't get it to go back on the website. So we got to kind of figure that out, but that's not super important. If you were the one that bought that, obviously, very, very sorry. Abby tried to call. She had to leave a voicemail explaining the situation. It doesn't make sense what happened, but unfortunately it did. But yeah, I'm going to use this bubble wrap thing. I got to get this red Hori Pad Mini packaged up here. And yeah, so I figured I would just film a little bit. It's going to be exciting to use this thing. And then all this stuff in here sold. The Tengen Tetris with no manual sold. Sold one of the Dixie Kong figures, some Genesis games, some other stuff here. Bunch of cool stuff. And then we also sold out of the Pokemon vinyl in like half an hour. That was crazy. We sold a few other vinyl as well, Metal Gear, Shantae, but yeah, we're definitely going to be ordering more of those. So if you missed out, don't worry. I also noticed we got a couple emails from people asking about like availability of a couple things, but with the amount, like every time someone buys something, we get usually 2 emails. We get one that says that the sale went through, and then if they paid with PayPal, we get one from PayPal saying payment received. So we had like 100 emails come in just like an hour or two, and peppered in there were a couple that people are asking about certain things. And unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to get back to those right now. If you don't see something on the website, that means it either already sold or we haven't put it up yet. So all the stuff we opened up in the Japanese packages within the past few days, that stuff has not been put in the system yet. So if you're looking at something for that, you're going to have to wait. All the plushies are in those. We then have all this stuff right here, these, and all this stuff. So we're going to be getting to that as soon as we can, but it's not in there yet. So if you were looking at one of those things, they're not there yet. Anything from before that, not everything from our trip is put in yet either. But anything before that should be. So sorry to anyone who's emailing asking about like a specific thing. We can't get back to you right now, unfortunately. We're kind of stressing out now because the store was a mess, and we were like, well, we got to put the website up because we said we would, and then everything got crazy.
I just
got it fixed?
I added a complete in box fair variation on it and what the price would be.
Okay, so Abby figured it out.
If we have a complete in box fair variation, it's going to automatically go up as 1,000. We'll deal with that later, but Chris isn't responding to me, which is fine. So I went ahead and just forced it to go onto the website. Okay,
so she got it figured out. The Mario 3D All-Stars, those are in the system. They're on the website. Same with sealed copies of Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Bros., Monster Hunter Rise, Persona 5 Strikers, and Bravely Default 2. So we got all those in as well. And then we have the Mew, Raichu, and Ponyta Pop figures. So actually, I don't even think we showed the Mew ones. We got them in yesterday, but the Raichu and Ponyta ones are here. We are buying these brand new from a distributor. And then where's the Mew one? Because that's the coolest one.
Box.
Right here. I can't get it with one hand, but they are in here. This is the coolest one because it's got a little stand for Mew, so it looks like she's like floating or flying or something.
If you guys notice, we've marked these all as good condition because plastic bends pretty easy. So we have it marked, so if there's any warping on the plastic, like, it is considered good condition, not excellent, because I know that some people like try to get these graded and stuff.
Yeah, people can be very particular about condition on pop figure boxes. We don't have any control over how we get them. But look, we get the full little set there. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So those, of course, will always be shipped in boxes and everything, but we get them in the condition that we get them in. We don't really have control over that, so just assume that they are in good condition, but they might not be perfect, if that's what you're looking at. So I'm going to get to work and do some more shipping. Alright guys, it is getting super late. I think it's like almost 11 p.m. Abby went home a couple hours ago. I stayed to continue working on shipping. Everything that we grabbed earlier, I got shipped, which is really cool. Unfortunately, we already have 11 new orders that came in after Abby had left. So we're gonna have to do those tomorrow. But that at least hopefully saves us a lot of work tomorrow, because we had something like, I don't know, I think I shipped a little over 50 orders, and of course we have 11 more already. I'm sure by the time we get in here tomorrow, there's going to be a lot more, especially once this vlog goes up, because this is the vlog where, you know, I'm telling you that the website's live. You know, I said in yesterday's video that it'll be live, but it wasn't live at that exact moment. Now it's officially live, so I'm sure we're going to get a bunch more orders. So we're going to continue to try to stay up on those and make sure that we are not letting them build up, because we have so much more to do. We can't just be bogged down with doing shipping. So if we ship things as they sell instead of letting it pile up, it will hopefully save us some time. So I'm going to show you guys the store real quick before we leave, because while we didn't do too much in terms of like making it look that much different, we did get a lot done today, and it looks way cleaner in here as well. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then I'm going to head home for the night. So probably the biggest change are these two cabinets here. So got all the Game Boy games out. I think I showed them earlier, but original Game Boy is up here. Game Boy Color is on this shelf, and then up top here, we have just some of the more expensive stuff that is in the boxes. Pokemon games here. More expensive Game Boy Advance games here. And then we have 3DS and DS down there. We didn't have room to put all these out, which, you know, once I started doing the first shelf, I was like, yeah, there's no way that these will fit. So we have the tubs here. So people... There's more out here than there was in the other cabinet. All of our loose 3DS games are out here, and then some of the cheaper DS games are out there as well, but most of them are still in here, which is fine. It's just, it's not ideal to have people digging through tubs, but, you know, we're doing what we can. This is also another big change, is this part of the cabinet here. So I had to make a spot for Game Gear, which is right here. I really like that you have the more expensive titles here, and then these ones right here. People can clearly see there's a bunch of random stuff in there, so if they're looking for Game Gear, they're going to look at both of the expensive ones and the cheap ones. And then on the top shelf, we have a bunch of handheld systems. I think they look good right up here at the counter. Switch accessories are still here. I don't know if I ever showed this, but we have these plushies up here, the little, you know, the more expensive ones. I don't want to take all these out of their bags, so we opened one of each to display. These ones are going to stay in their bags in the back. So if someone in the store is like, hey, can I get that Conker plush? We'll just go grab one of these ones from the back so they can get it with the bag and everything still on there. What else? Well, somebody messed that up. Factory Seal games are still there. This is here. I put the little Nintendo watch out here, so that might have changed a little bit. I also put the loose, cheaper PSP games in here because there was nowhere else to really put them, and I didn't like having PSP games in 3 different spots. So now they're only in 2 spots. We have the glass case here for all the loose ones, and then the more expensive ones with the cases, and then we have the cheaper ones with cases out by the DS, 3DS, and Vita games. Put the other PS1 Classic up here because it was right here and there wasn't room. Got some Vita games out here. And put the more expensive, like, Atari stuff right here next to the TurboGrafx. And, oh, I was looking for this earlier. What else? We got all of the shelf liners done. So, they're all done over here. We got the GameCube ones done on the side here. These are all done. These ones are done. What? I don't think anything changed over here other than like grabbing stuff that's sold. These ones obviously are done. They didn't do these yet. I wanted to do those. But these are all done as well. They did not add shelves above there yet, so they still have to do those ones. But then all of these are done, which is awesome. And then all of these are also done. So really, really cool. We have some room for expansion here. A couple empty shelves there for PS2, and then a little bit of room for PS3. These are PS3 games that Abby and I pulled off of the shelf. These are mostly just duplicates. Like some of these, you know, like Uncharted, there was like 15 copies of each game. So we, you know, made it down to like 5 of each or so, just to make more room, make sure everything would fit. And then, yeah, I don't know. The Atari games still need to move out of this cabinet. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Still, well, I was going to put PS4 and Xbox One accessories in here. Still haven't decided about this cabinet yet. That one's going to be the more expensive toys. We just don't, or like pre-owned toys. We just don't have enough yet to fill it up. I don't know. There's still a lot to do. All these DVDs, the middle aisle is still a disaster. Here's Homer's water bowl, which I think Abby was trying to remember to take that home, but she didn't. But, yeah, that's pretty much where we are at, guys. So the store is definitely coming along. There's still more things to do, obviously, but we're getting really close to, you know, kind of being done. And we have exactly 1 week to finish whatever we need to do, because we are planning on opening on Saturday. So one of the big things that we still have to do is run the rest of the security cameras over onto this new side of the store. It's not going to be fun. Going through the ceiling tiles and trying to throw cables and stuff is just horrible. It gets really tiring, gets really sweaty and hot, and it's not fun at all. But it has to be done, obviously. And luckily, you know, you do it once and then you're done. Like, the cameras don't change positions very often or anything like that. So we don't have to worry about doing that. Like, once you get it up, you position it where it's going to be, and you're pretty much good to go. So, yeah, hopefully I can get some help with that. Hopefully Kyle and Ryan can kind of handle that, because it's not fun at all. But I think we have a total of 18 camera slots with our DVR, and I think we're only using either 13 or 14 currently. So we have more cameras that we don't even have set up that we can put over here. I don't think that those 4 will be enough for this side, because we wanted some pointing out the windows as well. So that would be probably 2 cameras right there just for that, 2 or 3. So we're going to have to move some of them that are set up over here to the other side, which is not a big deal, because we have some that, like, there's one up in that corner that is actually unplugged, but it's just sitting up in the ceiling. The construction guys, like, disconnected it and, like, put it up there because they were working right there. So that one we don't really need there anymore, because it was in the corner of the store. That's not the corner of the store anymore. It doesn't really make sense to just be pointing down here like at the dollar toy bin. That one as well will probably move. So I don't know, we got to figure it out, but it's not too difficult. It's just stress. It's not stressful. It's not fun. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm getting real tired, guys. It's been a very, very long day, so I think I'm going to head home. So before we do, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your guys' support. Not only with, like, you know, buying stuff from the website and everything, that's incredibly awesome, but I kind of expected that these videos, during the time that we are closed, I thought that these videos would not get very many views, because typically when we have videos where we're showing the trade-ins and stuff, they get, you know, decent amount of views, and then the days where the store is closed, we get sometimes half the amount of views. So that tells me that a lot of people are watching the videos because they want to see the stuff that gets traded in. They're here for video games, basically. But this last week or 2 of videos where the store has been closed, all the videos have done really, really well in comparison to, you know, the rest of our channel. So thank you guys for that. I'm very happy to realize that, you know, you guys are enjoying these videos, because honestly, I thought that they would get a fraction of the views that our normal videos do. So it's cool to see that there's a lot of people who are, sticking around and checking out everything that we're doing, and that you guys are actually interested in seeing the changes that we're making and stuff like that. It definitely means a lot, so thank you for that. But in addition to that, of course, thank you for all your support, making purchases on our website and stuff. You never have to do that, obviously. I think anyone would understand that, and it's not anything that we expect. If we didn't have a YouTube channel, we would still have the store. So it's not, it's not, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Basically, we wouldn't be expanding the store if it wasn't for you guys, I think. We've always needed more room, but I don't know if we would have the same amount of sales and stuff like that if we only sold stuff in store. And I'm sure a lot of our local customers would like that, because they'd have, much better chances at getting some of this stuff. But to be fair, they can buy on the website just as easily as any of you guys can, and then pick it up in person or whatever. But yeah, things have been growing. We've physically been expanding, but things have just been expanding and growing, anyway. And a lot of that is thanks to you guys. So thank you for that. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching the videos, sharing the videos, liking, commenting, all that. Every interaction on a video helps. Even if you're one of the 10 people that subscribes to this channel just to dislike every video as soon as it goes live, thank you for those as well, because any interaction helps. It all, boosts the video in YouTube's crazy algorithm, which I'm not even going to pretend to understand how it works. I just know that any interaction is good. So thank you guys so much for all of that. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow.